Good morning. Let me start. What is care? Care means an attention applied to doing something to keep someone in good condition. The word care starts within the family. Our parents taught us how to care. Maybe we didn't notice it, but it's them who step by step taught us the very essence of caring. Like for an instance, seeing your mother prepares breakfast for you or your father sending you off to school are example of learning how to care. It is our parents' responsibility to teach us how to care for others so that we can impart that lesson in the future. So, this is the question that I've been prepared. Imagining myself being a part of this hospitality industry in the future made me realize that there's so many things to focus on, like the customer's needs and wants, the product we're selling, and the service we're providing. But for me, the most critical is that the professional care you are providing to your customer. Customers needs a care from the employee. Surveys said that there are 90% of customers estimated who won't go back to the establishment due to the poor customer relationship of the employee. And that would be really scary. 90% of your customer is equivalent to the loss of opportunity of your company to progress. Like for this example, I got this from the internet, posted by a guest at Embassy Suites, Austin Central. This guest was given a poor customer satisfaction by the untrained staffs. He asked the front desk to get a taxi early in the next morning, and the front desk guy said, "No problem, 15 minutes to wait." So the next morning, the guest came down and waited for 40 minutes. So the guest complained to the front desk guy, and then what the front desk guy replied in their guest's complaint? "If he was not with a wait, then call the cab company himself." See that when we made a promise to a customer, we shouldn't break it. If you notice that there's something going wrong with your service, quickly approach the guest and explain what happened. This is what culture care is. It teaches leaders how to create a more engaged, committed, and collaborative workforce, significantly increasing team and organization performance. Managers are role models of the employees. Therefore, managers must show a professionalism in their work so that their employees will also show a professional work towards the customers. The employees must be taken good care and must be trained well so that the result will go to good customer service. The most important thing in hospitality industry is loving your work, and so that you will also love your customers even if it is annoying or insults you. You don't have any actions to do but to smile and talk in a calmly manner. Customer service has always been a prerequisite to success in hotel industry. We provide service not just because it is paid, but the service with a heart we provide to every customers are real basis of hospitality industry. An American businessman and CEO of Apple Incorporation, Steve Jobs, once said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Showing that you are in love with your work will lead you to success. In this industry, loving one's work is the key to a successful hotelier. Peter Verhoeven, an American chief operating officer of his brand Europe at Acre Paris, talked about his secret of his success of successful hotelier. The customers is your goal, and you must take any risk to handle the customer as your goal. First, you need to be passionate about the things you do. It is a marathon, not a sprint. The fuel you need is passion. He thought that the strong analytical skills and the art of using languages to persuade or influence others are also important. You should be convincing and willing to be convinced. Be a good listener and always have an open mind. He said that if you think you are better than the others, you are in the wrong business. You must think of yourself as a challenger of this game. Not just thinking about winning, because that will lead you to a selfish world in the future. He also said that you must be willing to make personal sacrifices. For instance, you love to be able to spend more time with your family, but you have no more time. For being in hotel requires full-time job. And the last tip is the higher levels of energy, so that you can be very energetic in your work. And that's what Peter Verhoeven shared about becoming a successful hotelier. We students should have a proper discipline in ourselves, and we should take a very good care to ourselves. As what I've mentioned, care starts within the family. Then after your family, the word care must be in you, must be in us, so that in the future, when we become hoteliers, we'll be able to apply this word to our guests and for them to feel that they are given a full attention by these future hoteliers. We can teach ourselves, just in a little way, a proper caring for others. Maybe others right now are not ready if they will proceed or not. We must be confident enough to show to the world that we are willing to do anything, that we are willing to dream, to aim high for our future. As what I've said, we must set goals. For goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. If there are challenges in becoming a successful hotelier, so be it. You must know in yourself that challenges a little, that it can't move you to your place, for challenges are always there, trying to measure how you will handle yourselves or your life in the future. Ending this talk is really hard for me, but I didn't have a choice. Just be reminded that care are not there sitting, waiting for you to come over. We must know how to care for others, because we don't know in the future that the others now will be our future guests, and one day they will be your future guest. And you will ask yourself, how did I know about these things? Just answer yourself in the future. I knew this thing because I studied for it, I aimed for it, and I dreamed for it. This is Eliza Jane Tenebra Tactile saying, together we can make it. Have a great day, everyone.